A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant development in the ongoing Israel-Hamas conflict, a fourth hostage swap is set to take place this Saturday, marking a crucial moment in the fragile ceasefire that has been in effect since January 19th. The swap will see 3 Israeli hostages released, including Yarden Bibas, the father of 2 young boys taken during the conflict, in exchange for 183 Palestinian prisoners held in Israeli jails. This exchange comes after a series of negotiations and previous swaps that have seen a total of 15 hostages released since the truce began following the brutal attack on Israel on October 7, 2023, which ignited the current Gaza war. The hostages being freed on Saturday include Yarden Bibas, Keith Siegel, a dual citizen of the United States, and Ofer Calderon, who also holds French nationality. According to the Hostages and Missing Families Forum campaign group, the exchange will see Israel release 183 prisoners, a figure that has more than doubled from the initially reported 90. This highlights the ongoing complexity and scale of the negotiations surrounding the hostage crisis. Since the onset of the conflict, Hamas militants have taken 251 hostages, with 79 still believed to be in Gaza. The situation remains dire, as the Israeli military reports that at least 34 of these hostages are dead. Among those captured were Yarden Bibas's wife and 2 children, Kfir and Ariel, who have become symbols of the anguish experienced by families affected by the conflict. Hamas has claimed that the Bibas family members were killed in an Israeli airstrike in November, a claim that Israeli officials have yet to confirm. The Bibas family expressed mixed emotions ahead of the swap, stating on Instagram, "Our Yarden is supposed to return tomorrow, and we are so excited, but Shiri and the children still haven't come home." The pain of uncertainty continues to loom over the families of those taken hostage, as the public and government officials alike demand answers about the fate of the missing. The recent exchanges have not been without chaos. The last swap in Khan Yunis witnessed disturbing scenes as hostages were released amidst crowds of spectators, prompting Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to describe the situation as shocking. One of the freed hostages, Arbel Yehud, was visibly distressed, highlighting the emotional and psychological toll these exchanges take on individuals caught in the crossfire of this conflict. In response to the turmoil during the exchanges, the International Committee of the Red Cross, ICRC, has called for enhanced security measures to protect all parties involved. ICRC President Mirjana Spoljaric stated, "The security of these operations must be assured, and we urge improvements in the future." This call for safety comes as the humanitarian crisis in Gaza continues to escalate, with thousands displaced and in need of medical assistance. Following the upcoming exchange, the Rafah border crossing with Egypt is expected to reopen, allowing for the evacuation of injured Palestinians. The European Union has deployed a monitoring mission at the crossing to assist with the transfer of individuals needing medical care, as stated by EU Foreign Policy Chief Kaja Kallas. This move signifies the international community's ongoing involvement in seeking solutions to the humanitarian crisis. The ceasefire, brokered by Qatar, Egypt, and the United States, is currently in a delicate phase, hinging on the release of 33 hostages in the first 42 days of the agreement, in exchange for approximately 1,900 Palestinian prisoners. Negotiations for a second phase of the deal are set to commence on Monday, focusing on the release of remaining captives and discussions aimed at achieving a more permanent resolution to the conflict. As the world watches, the human cost of this conflict continues to unfold, with families torn apart and communities devastated by violence. The upcoming hostage swap represents a glimmer of hope amid the turmoil, but the path to lasting peace remains fraught with challenges. The international community's role in facilitating dialogue and ensuring the protection of civilians will be crucial in the days and weeks to come. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.